Ladies and gentlemen, this is number one blogger again, back in the building. As you may know by now, Saudi Arabia shocked Argentina by the score of 2-1. Can you imagine pandemonium? Also, you gotta give credit where credit is due. Also, the Saudi Arabia stayed in its space, did what they were supposed to do, and conquered. This is one of the biggest World Cup this is one of the biggest World Cup upsets known to man. Big giant killer. Wanna applaud um, Saudi Arabia for playing a full team concept game and never giving up. Just so you know, as a result, I don't know if you know this, but the king or sheikh of Saudi Arabia has allowed the country to have a national holiday. And not just that, besides the national holiday, they have also been given, or when they get back to Saudi Arabia, they will be all given Rolls Royces. Pretty cool, eh? Just so you know, Messi also scored his seventh World Cup goal, surpassing Ghana's Asamoah Gyan. On the other side of things, also, when I analyzed the game, it was pretty sad that Argentina had three offsides taken. And when you go look at the footage, you can definitely see that it was three offsides. So if it wasn't for those three offsides, they would have definitely won this game 4-2. But that being said, also, I think the most important thing also too is to highlight, if you look at the core of the Saudi Arabian team, they all literally play like on the same squad. There's like at least 80% of that Saudi Arabian squad actually plays together at club level. Can you imagine? Yeah, I know. I said the same thing. And I was just like, wow, Saudi Arabia alone, that tells you that the cohesion, because they've played with each other for how long and for so long, and doing it well and doing it at a high level. And the beautiful thing is, it's not just that, they're being led by a coach that I believe it's only now the world is paying attention, and his name is Herr Reinhardt. The most interesting thing about Herr Reinhardt is this is something that's not new to him. Um, I would say he started off his coaching journey in Africa. For those of you that remember, African Cup 2008 was hosted in Ghana, and he was actually on the technical bench of Claude Leroy. He was basically the fitness trainer. He ended up moving on to do other things. In 2012, I believe, he won the African Cup with Zambia. And winning the African Cup with Zambia, I believe he beat Ghana in the semifinal. On top of that, in 2015, he also won the African Cup again with another team by the name of Ivory Coast and beat Ghana in the final. On top of that, again, this guy has an extensive resume. He even qualified the one, the only Morocco for the first World Cup for the first time in 20 something years, which is definitely an amazing feat of epic proportions. And also, after doing that, years later, coming and being a giant killer with Saudi Arabia. So, definitely has an interesting resume. And just so you know, and most recently, he also applied for the Ghana national team job. And he wanted 100, what was it? 100, what was it? I'm trying to remember what figure that he wanted. And basically, the Ghana national team refused. And now look, as you can see. But anyways, Herb Reinhardt, her very well started coach. You guys should definitely check him out. Let's get back to the game. You could tell Messi and his team were bewildered. They didn't expect such things to happen. But hey, guys, this is the beautiful game of football, and stuff like this does happen. But yes, that has been my analytics on the Saudi Arabia versus Argentina game. Overall, I can definitely say Saudi Arabia, they have been punching back to the World Cup for years, but Herb Reinhard got these guys to believe in themselves and buy into something. And you can definitely tell that it was a lot of free flowing football. A lot of people would even um, characterize it as Italian football. What can I say, man? Underdog stories is where it's at. Congratulations, Saudi Arabia, once again. And this is number one blogger, and I am signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I enjoyed it too. And take care of yourselves.